My name is Matthew Yeager.
Hello, my name is Lauren Brown.
I'm Rachel Ramirez.
I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina.
I'm a senior shooting guard from Alpharetta, Georgia.
I'm from Lindenhurst, New York.
I'm a goalkeeper on the Elon men's soccer team.
I'm on the women's basketball team.
I'm a goalie here at Elon.
When I was 3 years old, when I first started to walk, that's when I was put on the first soccer team. Haven't missed a season since then.
Growing up, my brother played football, and I lived in a cul-de-sac with all boys, and so I always just got there, play football, basketball, and that's really where my love for the game really developed, I feel like, just right in my backyard.
I always knew I was going to end up in athletics somehow because my family dynamic is just around athletics. I played lacrosse, and I was a midfielder, and then our goalie didn't show up, so my coach put me in, and I loved it, and I've been there ever since.
As an athlete, you kind of have to wait for schools to like you. And so I played AAU summer ball. Coach Smith gave me a call. She said, hey, LB, would love, saw you play, would love for you to come up to campus. When I came up, and after the camp, she was like, hey, come up to my office, would love to have a conversation with you. She's like, all right, LB, I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed until you make the decision. I said, all right, coach. So we walk out to the car, I close the door and I'm like, Mom, Dad, I wanna come to Elon, I wanna come to Elon. And they're like, okay, well go commit. So I opened my door to sprint out, I'm like, Coach Smith, I wanna come here. And she just turned around and her fingers were still crossed, and it was just something I'll really never forget.
Clint Irwin was the one who first put Elon in my mind. And from sophomore year until I committed, every other thing that I heard about Elon was positive and took me one step further to making that decision.
I got an email from my coach, Josh Hexter, asking to come down. I came down here and I fell in love with the school and my mind was set.
I'm currently majoring in exercise science with a minor in neuroscience. This past summer, I was able to get an internship at Alamance Regional Hospital as a nurse tech, which has been such an amazing experience. I've been able to go to the mother-baby unit, oncology, telemetry, and it's really opened my eyes to the medical field.
My freshman year, I took a class, Computer Information Systems. And in that class, we had a project to create a website for a company. I had the pleasure of doing it for a nonprofit in Burlington called the Alamance County Community Service Organization. And what we did was we ended up making a website for them that can better advertise their organization and their services to Alamance County, knowing that that's helping the organization, but it's also helping people around the community as well.
I ended up being a management major because every sector needs some sort of management. I want to be a generalist, so it kind of touches on a little bit of every sector of HR. As a goalie, I have a lot of communication that I have to give to both players, coaches, and the referees. It really comes down to handling high-pressure situations. One of my favorite moments is when we beat Duke last year. Just the energy we had and the feeling afterwards about our first top 10 win, and especially Duke being right here. It was really thrilling and probably the most adrenaline rush I've had here at Elon.
I've been able to take part in study abroad with the team. We went to Italy for 10 days. We traveled to about 5 different cities, and it was a great experience because I really do feel like we were able to view all parts of the country. We also were able to play, which is a great experience, especially for our first-year players to come in and kind of get acclimated to our team and our culture.
In the spring of my freshman year, the soccer team went to Spain. We went there and we learned the Spanish culture. A lot of the players haven't really been to Spain or Europe, and just that experience was incredible. Playing against those teams, watching the national team train, and one of the things that makes Elon so unique are those experiences.
It's my last year. Obviously, as seniors, we want to go out with a bang. We want to leave our mark on this program. We want to get a championship ring. And so I do feel like we're definitely headed that way. I feel like we've done a pretty decent job of sticking to our game plan, focusing on each individual game, but just continuing on with that will be extremely important for our success.
I've met some of my best friends here at Elon, especially on the lacrosse program. It's just the experience of Elon. It's a great atmosphere. It's a great place to be. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Elon is home.
The goal for me has always been to leave the jersey in a better place. What that means to me is bringing the program to another step.
I am so grateful for the Phoenix Club and the donors, everything and all that you do. We as athletes have so many opportunities here at Elon, and for those, it's directly because of the things that you do.
Elon has offered me an amazing academic, personal, and athletic experience that I don't think is offered anywhere. It's been a great experience, and I'm very fortunate and thankful for the Phoenix Club.
We have the size of a small school, but we got the heart of a big school. This Elon men's soccer program has not just developed me as a player, but it's also developed me as a person. None of this could have been possible without the help from you, the Phoenix Club.